Hi all, welcome to the Marquee Matchups for the 31st of October. Plenty to cover as always with this, and a theme is of multiple teams in the big three of the big five leagues, so this will make it very interesting. So we could smash links, would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All the links are down below for the listening channel and social media links as always, and all the information for likelihoods of all potential teams are down in the description below as well. So hopefully that helps you out. For those that struggle to understand my accent, that is a regular comment point, of course, but we get on with it regardless. So starting off, we have the Italian options. We have 4 games in total, and I still feel Italy may see one option, but it would not surprise me if they decide to go elsewhere. We've got Torino Juventus, Hellas Verona versus Brescia, Milan, Lazio, Roma, Napoli, and I feel if they were to do any of them, I feel Torino Juventus might be the one that they may opt for. In terms of Torino and Juventus, Torino, you would probably look at like Di Silvestri, he'll be quite common, Gigi, Izzo, maybe even, and then Kulo possibly, if depending on if there was a rating requirement or if it was just exactly gold. Juventus wise, you'd look at De Siglio, Bent and Kur, they're going to be the most common. Hellas Verona and Brescia, from a Brescia view, Tonali is going to be the most common. Hellas Verona is going to be Tutino. And from a Milan and Lazio view, AC Milan, you would look at Rafael Leo, he will be most common, and because of like Rare and Portugal. Lazio wise, you would kind of look at Radu, he would be quite common. Maybe Lulic, Marisic. Roma and Napoli is like Mancini, Meri, Chiriches. Not really Malcu. You would kind of look at maybe Dusan. Where was I? Carnices as well. Like basically the goalies, Carnices, Meri and Ospina. You've got the 3 of them to work with. But we've just I've went obviously a silver left back, but don't copy that. Try and get a gold left back or gold defender if you can. I just went. I didn't actually. I only had a silver left back. I didn't have anything else. In terms of Germany, you've got 3 games in here, and one of them is going to feature. The most likeliest I think will happen is by Leverkusen, Monchengladbach. That is the Rhineland derby. You also have the Berlin derby, so that for me may be the one they could go for, and would be a very very sneaky option, because Union Berlin and Hertha Berlin have never played in the top flight together, so that is quite a notable fact. So, and also with Union Berlin, they only really have like Glikiewicz is like one of the few golds in the team. So if they were to suddenly put Union Berlin needing one player, you're going to be hoping and praying that you can get Glikiewicz in your club pretty quick, because I think the silvers and the bronzes could be worth a fortune. Hertha Berlin, you could look at Luki Bacchio, Boyata, Kalu. You're kind of not exactly short of options. Leverkusen, Monchengladbach, you can look at from a Monchengladbach view, it's like Hermann, Thuram. Leverkusen is always can, he's going to be the most common. Retezos, then also Fortuna Düsseldorf and Cologne. So you've got 2 Rhineland derbies in the same game week. That is kind of crazy. Fortuna Düsseldorf and Cologne. Cologne is like Hector, Jorge Mer, Timo Horn, Holger Terode. You've got plenty to work with. Fortuna Düsseldorf is what's his name, Stober, the Cam, Austrian Cam, I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, Stuber. Apologies if I've kind of massacred that, but a German option will happen. It's either going to be Union Berlin, Hertha Berlin, or Leverkusen, Monchengladbach. That's where I would kind of say. But I would probably, more that I think about it, the Union Berlin game could be the actual one that they could go for, and this one could easily be like it's overall like 73 or something. Then Spain has 3 options as well, which is Sevilla, Atlético, Villarreal, Bilbao, which is, you think to yourself, it's never ending, and then you've got Osasuna Alavés. The big question is which one would they go for. Now I would say Sevilla, Atlético, because both of them have had their chances to be top of the league and they're not taking it. But regardless, I feel Spain will have an option, so be prepared with that. From a Sevilla view, you can look at any which way you wish. You can look at like De Boer, Diego Carlos, Reguilon, Atletico Madrid. You're going to be looking. You're kind of struggling a little bit with Atletico, apart from like Adan and Arias and Trippier. So you've got to kind of watch with those guys. Villarreal is like Carlos Bacca, Chukawitz, the Nigerian right mid, At Bilbao is like Herrera, Raul Garcia. Who else can you kind of throw in? Like Inigo Martinez is another one. Osasuna, Deportivo Alavés. You kind of just try and, like, Osasuna's like Avila. He'll be quite a common one, I would imagine, due to like nation and league. Alavés, you might look at like Alex Vidal, for example, as an option. But I would say from that you've got 3 strong big leagues that could happen, and that right away gives you 3 of your 4 options. And then of course, where do they go for a 4th option? Do they go Poland? Do they go Argentina? Do they go Saudi Arabia? Do they go even to England? Do they go like one of the smaller leagues, or Japan, or like France, but go like one of the lesser options? But we feel that they may go for Saudi Arabia. They've got Al-Ahli versus Al-Ittihad, and this one could easily be any which way. It could be a mix. It could be not golds, or it could be silvers, it could be bronzes, but there's tons of golds now in the league, so a lot more to work with, so you could easily throw that in, so be prepared. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were to, like, as long as you go Al-Ahli Al-Ittihad players, like bronzes, silvers and golds, if you were to invest, make sure, if you really wanted to, you get your bronzes and silvers. Silvers will probably be the ones that got most in the hype, and then you just try and hope from there that they kind of go up in value, and you just sell off before it goes live. So obviously it's next Thursday 6 PM, you would say, right, we'll go and sell by 3-4 PM. I always say that as a late deadline. So in terms of other games, you've got Craiova, Dynamo Bucharest, Shimizu S Pulse versus Jubilo Iwata, Lions Lorient, Cheltenham Town, Forest Green, Crewe and Port Vale, Cracovia, Krakow and Lechia Gdansk, Molde versus Kristiansund, Gornik Zagreb versus Plask Gliwice, Bordeaux and Nantes, PAOK and Panathinaikos is another outside shout that I feel could easily happen. St Etienne and Monaco is kind of the last main shout as well. But as I said, Vålerenga and Brann is the last one. If I was to say, out of these main 4 options, I would say PAOK, Salonika and Panathinaikos would be the kind of next best shout, I would say, for happening. So that would be kind of like my 5. That would be like, if when it comes to FIFA analytics, when I do my wild card, that would be my kind of wild card for next week. But hopefully you find this useful, folks. And Gimnasia, Estudiantes. But as I said, all the teams will be down in the description below, as always. It's joys when you go through your sheet and you forget who you've not covered. But hopefully you find it useful, folks. Let me know in the comments below what routes you fancy for next week. Smash the likes, always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.